Hello everyone, welcome to Josh Maths channel. In this video, we are going to see for CBSE Board Grade 12 Standard Maths chapter number 5, Continuity and Differentiability. Already in the last videos, I have uploaded the solution for the example 1 to example 11. Now in this video, we are going to see the solution for the example 12. So now coming to this question, discuss the continuity of the function. So here some function is given. So we are going to discuss the continuity. So whether function is continuous or not, that we are going to discuss. So what is the given function? X plus 2 if x is less than 0. Okay, if x is less than 0, we need to use the first function. If x is greater than 0, we need to use the second function. And have you noticed one thing? If x is exactly 0, which function we need to use? That is not given, right? So that means it has to be understood. In domain itself, we don't have 0. Input itself, we don't have 0. So we no need to worry for the corresponding outcome. Okay, whether continuity is happening or not, we no need to check for that. Okay, so only for the domain we can able to check the continuity. And of course, in the given question, they didn't specify at which point we need to check the continuity of the given function. So we have to check for the throughout the real line other than 0. Okay, so because 0 we don't have in the domain, so no need to check for the 0. Other than 0, for all real numbers, we are going to check the continuity of this function. Given function, given f of x equal to two functions we have here. Okay, so one is x plus 2. If x is less than 0, we need to use the first function. If x is smaller than 0, we need to use the second function. See, throughout the real line, we are not applying a single function for the continuity. Okay, for checking the continuity, we don't have a single function, right? So we have a different conditions, right? So using this if condition, no, at x equal to 0, we are going to break the real line. Okay, at x equal to 0, exactly when x takes the 0, whether function is continuous or not, that is no need to check at all. Okay, for this sum, it is no need to check because, as I told before, because in domain itself we don't have 0. So only we are going to check if x is less than 0, whether function is continuous or not. For this real numbers, whether function is continuous or not, we are going to check. And similarly, we are going to check for if x is greater than 0, whether function is continuous or not also, we are going to check it. Right? So that means we are going to have two cases here. The reason for the two cases is we are using the different function, not a single function throughout the real line. Okay, that is the reason. As a parts we are checking. Okay, so real line we are breaking into two parts and we are checking. So first case 1. Case 1, if x is less than 0. Okay, if x is less than 0, minus 1, minus 2, up to infinite we have. And if you have noticed, from 0 to minus 1 itself, we have infinite real numbers. Minus 1 to minus 2 also infinite real numbers. Already, the negative integers itself, infinite count we have. And that too, when comes to the real numbers, again, it's more number, right? So, we can't test for the 1 by 1. Okay, the testing will not be done for the 1 real number. So taking continuously, we will not able to check it. So what we are going to do is, we are going to have a common name now. So let C be any real number. Okay, so we are going to assume, so let small c be any real number. At the same time, condition applies. Let small c be any real number. And also C should be less than 0. At the same time, C should be smaller than 0. Such type of real numbers only I am assuming here. Okay, so now what happens when we test the continuity now? So C lies somewhere here. Okay, when we check the continuity, what are the things it has to coincide? One is f of C value and left hand limit and right hand limit values has to coincide. Then only we will say function is continuous. So that means first we are going to find out the f of C value, left hand limit, right hand limit we are going to find out. So f of C first. So what is the condition of C here? C is the smaller than 0. If C is smaller than 0, which function we need to use? See here two different functions we have. If x is less than 0, first function. That means f of x equal to x plus 2. Then f of C will be C plus 2. Now left hand limit. limit x is approaching towards the c. See, we are checking the continuity to the close values of the c now. Suppose if the c is -5, the close values of the -5 in the left hand side, it will be less than 0 only. Of course, in the right hand side, if you have noticed also, it will be less than 0 only. I am not talking about the close values in the sense the values which lies in the right side I am not considering. Okay, only the close, very, very close values, even if we round it, approximately we need to get the -5. So such type of close values only I am talking here. So the close values which lies in the left hand side as well as in right hand side, it is less than 0 only. So what we can do, we can replace, since it's a less than 0, then suitable function is first function. So replacing first function for that. So limit x is approaching to the c from the left hand side, f of x is x plus 2. Now applying the limit now. When we apply the limit, the result is c plus 2. Now for right hand side limit also, we are going to find out the same way. Now right hand side limit x is approaching to the c from the right side. Okay, from right side it's approaching. Then f of x. So of course in right side close values of the c, okay, right side close values of the c also, it will be smaller than 0. Then suitable function is first function. Then replacing f of x with the first function. Now applying the limit, we are getting the c plus 2. Now if you have noticed f of c value, okay, so here f of c value, left hand limit, right hand limit is same. Then what we can conclude from this? So f of x is continuous. Where it's continuous? If x is less than 0. So continuous if x is less than 0. Okay, what happens in this portion, right? So that also we need to test. We will take it like a case 2. So in a case 2, if x is greater than 0. If x is greater than 0. See, for greater than 0 also, in this from 0 to, between 0 to infinite, we have so many real numbers. So we are going to have a common name, like how we done the say case 1. So now let small c be any real number. Let small c be any real number. At the same time, real number. At the same time, c should be greater than 0. Okay, so now first what are the things is required when we are checking the continuity for the any number normally. If it is 4, for any number when we check f of 4 value and the close values of the 4 in the left hand side as well as in right hand side values, it has to coincide approximately, right? So close values of the 4, how many we have? How many close were 3.99, 3.998, 3.997, so many infinite count we have. So each time checking f of 3.999, whether approximate f of 4 value approximately what we are getting. Are we getting approximately same answer here? Then f of 3.999998. So checking like this one by one, it will take so much of time. So when we are talking about the close values, it has an infinite count. So randomly what we are going to do is limit we are going to apply. Okay, so when we apply the limit, no, it represents the all values, all close values in the to the 4 in the left hand side. Okay, so now we are actually checking as a common. So for the c, okay, so we are actually taking like a c. So for the c, left hand side close values. Okay, left hand side close values also, it will be greater than 0. It will not be smaller than 0. Left hand side close values of the c, it will be greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, suitable function is second function. Okay, and same way for right hand side also, no. Right hand side also, the close values of the c, it is greater than 0. For that also, suitable function is same, this one, a second function. So for left hand limit, right hand limit, we are going to substitute this one only. Okay, first we will find out for the f of c. So c is greater than 0. So suitable function is second function. Second function is f of x equal to minus x plus 2. Then f of c will be minus c plus 2. And as I explained, left hand limit, right hand limit also takes the same second function. Now left hand limit x is approaching to the c from the left hand side, f of x. So f of x is what? Second function. Second function is minus x plus 2. Now applying the limit minus c plus 2. Next right hand side limit. limit x is approaching to the c from the right side, f of x equal to limit x is approaching to the c, right hand side closed values also will be greater than 0. Suitable function is second one. Now applying the limit minus c plus 2. Okay, now here also, f of c value, left hand limit and then right hand limit is same. So what we can conclude? So f of x is continuous. F of x is continuous for x is greater than 0. Okay, so now final conclusion what we can write for case 1 and from case 2. What is the final conclusion? If you have in the case 1 we tested only for the if x is less than 0. In case 2 we tested for x is greater than 0. In both the cases, even if x is less than 0 also function continuous. If x is greater than 0 also function continuous. From above cases we can say function is continuous throughout its domain. Okay, at x equal to throughout the real lines we should not write it here because in real line 0 also included, but for the 0 we didn't test, right? So other than 0, so throughout the real line function is continuous. So we can write the same one. So from above cases f of x is continuous at all points in the domain of the function, the domain of f of x. Okay, for the given domain function is continuous. Okay, and here when you notice for the left hand limit, right hand limit, for finding left hand limit, right hand limit, no, what function we applied? Here also x plus 2, here also x plus 2, right? So when for left hand limit, right hand limit, when it's taking the same function, it is not compulsory to work out left hand limit, right hand limit separately. So instead of this, we can write it like limit x is approaching to the c. So when we don't put any minus symbol plus symbol, it includes for both left hand limit, right hand limit. Okay, now f of x. So close values of the left side as well as in right side, it will be smaller than 0. Then suitable function is first function. Now replacing f of x with the first function. Now applying the limit c plus 2. So instead of writing the limit left hand limit, right hand limit separately, together also we can write it like this. Okay, so c plus 2, right? Then finally f of c value and limit x is approaching to the c, f of x value same. So f of x is continuous. If x is less than 0, we can conclude. Similarly applies for the case 2 as well. Here also see, in the place of f of x minus x plus 2 only we replace. Even for right hand limit also minus x plus 2 only we replace. So instead of finding left hand limit, right hand limit separately, so together like this we can write it. Okay, so whichever is comfortable, whichever is convenient to you, you can follow that. And thanks for watching and please do subscribe. Thank you.